Hello, my name's GameDog, and today I'm going to be talking about the Magicka DK build that I've been working on for a long time now. I've been working on it since the previous patch and through the PTS, and it's still basically the same build that I've been showing in my other videos. 5-piece heavy, 1-piece medium, 1-piece light, and I'm going to jump right into the build so we don't waste any time. I want it to be about 10 minutes long, this video, so let's get into it. First set is the Bloodspawn, which on the 6th piece will give you some resistances, and the 15 ultimates, which makes it a lot more like the dynamic ultis of the old DK back before 1.6. Then for the 5-piece here I'm running Twice Born Star, which as other 5-piece sets you could be running has an ability on the 5th piece which gives you 2 Wonder Stones, which I can use for more max stats, which is really what this build progresses at. You want a lot of max stats, and since you're a Magicka tank, and this build best fares in outnumbered situations in solo or group PvP, small group PvP. You can also use it for circling if you want to. It's actually quite good at mitigating damage, as I'm going to be talking about later. On the 3rd piece, the 3rd set, we have Willpower for the max stats again, and some max spell damage, and the enchantments are also pretty good. I have one of each, reduced cost, recovery, and spell damage. For the front bar I'm using Dragonknight's Hope, which on 2 pieces gives me max Magicka. And on the back bar I am using Endurance, which on 2 pieces gives you 1.5k maximum health, which contributes to my health bar, which again, mana tank, you're going to be hitting quite high stats here. I'm going to be showing you the stats now. Max Magicka, which is 37 if you go on the front bar, and 36 on the back, and your health here at 31 at the back, and a stable 16,000 stamina, which is quite good. You can basically be perma-blocking with this build, to be honest, if you drop enough ultimates and so on. The recovery is not that bad actually. The spell damage is improved on the front bar, of course, and when you're using major spell damage there, you can get it up to about 2,000, while the resistances are also looking fine. I am Vampire level 4, and you do want to run this with this build here, especially because the Dragonknight improves a lot by being a Vampire, especially when you can pop that Bat Swarm and feel the immortality for 5 seconds. Yeah, just like in the old days. I'm running Lord and Mage, and all primary stats. Let's get into the skills here. I am using Choking Talons on my front bar here over Burning Talons, since we have the damage reduction for 15% for 7 seconds that I feel is a lot better and contributes to that of being a Magicka tank. You can keep people at bay, and you can hold them off for quite a long time. With the Flame Lash is our main damage ability, and it actually deals a pretty good tooltip, and I'm at Cyrodiil right now, 7,000, because of both of the new champion points, which are really delicious. I'm going to be showing those later, and the max stats, and you can improve this by 20% by casting Entropy here. So really good. It also gives you a free heal when people are off balance, and that's basically your major heal, to be honest. Draw Essence also really good. I'm using Draw Essence to get the 10% of the ability's damage here back in Magicka. It basically is a free cast as well, and it deals quite a fair amount of damage and gives you the 100% back in health. It's really good. For the stun, we use this range stun here, which is the Ignorating Drain from the Vampire skill tree. It's quite cheap when you're a level 4 Vampire, and it deals a fair amount of damage, plus restoring 10% of your missing health each second. It also grants you 4 ultimate each second, so it's contributing to that ultimate. So when you're low on resources, you want to be using this a lot to stun your enemy, make them drain their stamina bars, and gain that ultimate so you can drop Shooting Star or Crowning Swarm, Devouring Swarm later here. Yeah. Reflective Plate, I'm using this for the spell resistance. I could be using Reflective Scales, but I don't really feel like it's too much of a big deal considering this is a mana tank and not a DPS, to be honest. Shooting Star on the front bar, I'm using Shooting Star and Ignorating Drain on the front bar to get that recovery from the Mages Guild and from the Empire skill tree. 13,000 on and 4,300 every second. Do I need to tell more? It is amazing. Grants you 12 ultimate for each enemy hit, which means you can basically throw them into Zergs and do almost get all your magic back again. Ignorate Shields here gives you the 25% healing done for 7 seconds, which you want to use with the Coagulating Blood on the back bar. And that's again why I have 31,000 health. just for this to heal some more, and it can heal for about 8,000 on in good situations at like 10% health, so it's pretty good, even though it got a huge nerf. Now, proximity detonation, 100% more damage, up to 100% more damage with the more enemies that are around you, and a tooltip of 8,800, which can be improved by 20%. Do I need to tell more? It's pretty good. Even with low spell damage, the stats are basically keeping my damage up, and I'm doing a decent amount of damage with this. People are afraid of going near you, and it feels so powerful. Structured entropy, 8% more health, contributes to your coagulating blood, which heals 33% of your total missing health, so again, you need that. Plus it gives you the 20% more spell damage, the major sorcery, which you want to use quite often as well. And the volatile armor at last, or only armor buff, and it can pull Nightblades out of cloak and keep a little dot on them so they can't really slip away. Really nice when you discover a Nightblade and you just dot them and they need to run away. It's like cat after the mouse, and luckily you're the cat. On the last ultimate here we have the Devouring Swarm. 2,505 health from each enemy affected, 3,500 at a tooltip for 5 seconds. You basically become immortal, and the cost is so low. So in outnumbered situations you pop this and you turn tides. You turn the tides. Battle Roar doesn't give you too much in this meta here. Gives you 70% of the ultimate's cost, and you know it's quite cheap, but this is gonna really just give you all your health back. No worries, man. And at last here we have the champion points, which I'm going to show you now here. I have 30 into Tower and into Magician here, mainly into Magician to get the 7.4% reduced cost on the Magicka, and Tumbling to get the 7.9% roll dodge and break free, reduced roll dodge and break free. And for the Lover I have 99, going to put the rest of my points in here to get the Arcanist and get all my Magicka recovery, and some other things like Mooncalf and here to get some stats out of my heavy attacks. Apprentice is where I've used most of my champion points here into Elemental Defender and Spell Erosion. Also 10 into Blessed for some more healing for that Dragon Blood, and it grants some pretty good like Arcane Well, and the Spell Crit also improves. I put 10 points into Thaumaturge here. I'm not really sure about that. Wanted to get the Opportunist, but mainly for the damage over time effects. I was testing some stuff. I gotta point out that the sets I'm using weren't optimal at all, so you can improve on them, which makes it even greater that I am stunned of what this build can do with, like, I'm gonna show you again here, shitty equipment for level 4 V14, still epic, not improved at all. I didn't want to spend any mats into it because I was still testing it out, but I can assure you, if I'm stunned over what this build can do right now, at its current point, with this shitty gear, if you improve it, you're gonna get even better results. I'm gonna promise you that. You won't regret it. And I'm gonna go do that directly after doing this video here. So the steed, we have some block experience and some spell shields for the resistance and the management of the block, plus some of the like shield expert and phase here. Went into Lady as well here to get the Elemental Defender mainly, and then Hardly to get rid of the physical damage. Makes you even more tanky, and when you're a vampire you do want to spec at least 30 points into this. That's a rule I have for myself, because it's pretty nasty fire damage, and this really helps you out, both fire and magic now, so go do that. And 30 into Bastion for the Igneous Shield to work better than it did before, even though it's still only hitting for about 3k. So that's my build, guys. I wanted to also say that I'm going to be uploading more videos thanks to the amount of views that you guys have supported me with. I got a lot of views. Some saw my videos with the DK on the PTS, which have made me consider making more videos. So I want to go make some Magicka Nightblade videos now, and gonna show you those in the future. Thank you for watching and have a nice day. Hope you enjoyed it.